Welcome to the Beatles Talk Show. Today is February 22nd. Here's some Beatle news throughout the years, such as, on this date in 1963, the Beatles formed Northern Music Publishing Company. And this was done with Dick James and Brian Epstein named as the co-directors. And John Lennon owned 19 of the 98 shares. And many years later it would be sold to Michael Jackson.
I remember that, yeah. Isn't that something? And I think Paul's going to be buying them back right away. That's what I heard. Also in 1963, Please Please Me ties Frank Ifield's The Wayward Winds as the #1 song in that position. People go, who was Frank Ifield? But at the time, he was big in England.
Big star at the time, yeah. So the Beatles get the first #1 song on the NME chart, which is a New Musical Express magazine in the UK.
And I Want to Hold Your Hand in 1964 is the #1 single in the US 4 weeks.
4th week already, so that's a whole month. It's been the dominating song on the radio in the US.
Yep.
Beatlemania has been big for a month now, hard to believe.
What happened in 65?
Well, on this day in 1965, the Beatles flew to the Bahamas to begin filming their new movie, Help. That was their second movie.
Which was originally called 8 Days a Week.
8 Arms to Hold You.
Or 8 Arms to Hold You, I'm sorry, with the title song of 8 Days a Week.
That's right.
Which was meant to be the title song.
Yeah.
That's cool.
On this day in 1967, quite a historic date, the Beatles were in the studio recording A Day in the Life, and it is today that they recorded the big finale chord, which they had to do 3 overdubs, and everybody played this huge chord together.
Okay.
So that was a big deal.
That's kind of neat. And they also, they did another track too. Was it off the Abbey Road album, I Want You? I want you, I want you so bad, babe. Yeah.
Yeah. And it was on this date in 1970 that filmmaker Charlie Jenkins filmed promo footage of Paul McCartney doing a song, Maybe I'm Amazed, which was an album cut off his first solo album.
McCartney album.
It would not be released as a single, but yet this promo film was made, and it was actually aired on the TV, including the Ed Sullivan Show.
What was that song again? Maybe I'm
Maybe
Amazed?
I'm Amazed.
That's one of my favorite McCartney songs off one of my favorite McCartney albums, the first one.
Yeah.
In 1975, one of my favorite John Lennon songs, #9 Dream, hits #9 on the pop charts as well.
Is that just coincidence? It peaked at #9.
Could be, man.
Weird,
yeah, that's #9 is very significant, I guess.
Yeah.
In certain circles.
Did you know on this date later, Cynthia Lennon released a single?
Did she?
And she did a cover of Mary Hopkins' hit "Those Were the
Those
Days."
Were the Days.
And unfortunately, I don't think anyone bought this record, so it was not a hit for Cynthia, unfortunately.
So that would make it a collector's item.
I probably would. Yeah, there'd
I
be
would think
very few copies out there. Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And that happened in 1995. And also on this date in 2000, at an auction, a pair of John Lennon's jeans were sold at auction for £2,200. That's approximately $3,100 American.
For a pair of pants.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Maybe we should try that.
You remember with the height of the Beatles 1 album was released, and all of a sudden Beatles mania seemed to be returning again.
That's true.
So on this date in 2001, the Sunday Mirror in Great Britain listed the Beatles as the biggest money earners of the year 2000, making $50 million.
That's not that long ago. Eh? Like, wow, man. So the Beatles just keep on, decade after
It's like
decade.
a money churning factory. Yeah.
Just like our factory.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you again tomorrow.
All right, guys, take care.
So my dear friends, come back when you can.